Feuchamaich Olde Scot the Celtic podcast. Kimraha Hula Dunya, how is everyone? On today's show in Feuchamaich Beagan Gaidhlig, that's Let's Try a Little Gaelic, we're in that new series, Traveling Gaelic, and we'll be talking about problems that may arise. In Celtic history, the Celtic Swan wing burial. And in everyday Celtic ways, the Green Man. And this is by a contributor of mine from Facebook. Her name is Linda Logan. I appreciate this. Now we'll hear music from Claire, Kathleen McInnes, Really Jiggered, Joy Dunlop with 12th Day, and Karen Matheson. And as always, it's a wee bit of Irish trivia to test your knowledge to start us off. All right, what city refers to itself as the Rebel City or the real capital of Ireland? Check out Olde Scot Facebook group where you can be a part of the Celtic culture. And keep an eye out for all the different videos our YouTube channel and Facebook group have to offer.
What? Feuchamaich, stay off.
All right, that was Grayan Chiku. Now that's Will You Come, Love, by Clear. And now it's time for Feuchamaich Beagan Gaidhlig. Let's try a little Gaelic. Now, I am not an authority on the Gaelic language. I just love learning it. I struggle like everybody else. But what I teach comes right from well-respected Gaelic teachers, so I hope you find it interesting, informative, and fun. As always, I display on the screen what I am discussing, so you can follow along. Now, we're in that Traveling Gaelic series, and just so you know, that all the Gaelic-speaking parts of the world are bilingual, so you ain't going to get stuck, being with somebody who only speaks Gaelic and you're confused and don't know which wire to cut and is it red or blue, or are we going to blow up, that kind of thing. But anyway, if you're over there and you're having problems and you want to express your problems in Gaelic, here we go. And the first one is leave me alone. Fach me lim hain. All right, and the second one, don't touch me. Cum de lavin lat hensa. Ooh, I'll call the police. Phona me police. And then, of course, police. Stop thief. Stat. Merlach. Okay, then I need your help. And feti tu rum kujik. It's an emergency. Shay, hen a houn. I'm lost. Right? Hami hal. I lost my bag. Halmi baka akam. I lost my wallet. Helmi an sporen akam. I'm sick. Hami chin. I've been injured. Hami serlacha. I need a doctor. Fimi me doctor. Can I use your phone, please? And fet me cluck on phone akit masadahole. And the last, but not least, I have Ebola. Ha Ebola akam. All right, that's it for Feuchamaich Beagan Gaidhlig.
Eho hirio, Shinoch ka chieta ich nauer eho hirio, Sarai hola minu cheho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Sarai hola minu cheho hirio, Eta kiauna vaisunu leho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Eta kiauna vaisunu leho hirio, Hago galans hago leho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Hago galans hago leho hirio, Gunam nasim bara leho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Gunam nasim bara leho hirio, eho hirio, Skalan yero kana choi eho hirio, Go eho Eho hirio hievo hiuru, Skalan yero kana choi eho hirio, O shehenya vagantug eho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, O shehenya vagantug eho hirio, Gavin loike sholta shog eho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Gavin loike sholta shog eho hirio, Okanatan torna yoi eho hirio, Go eho hirio hievo hiuru, Okanatan loike yoi eho hirio, eho hirio.
Chinook, Achai, Oichia, Afar. Tonight is the first night of autumn by Karen Matheson. Today on Celtic History, the ancient Celtic tradition of a swan wing burial of a mother and child. Now, around 4000 BC, there were enough people in parts of the world like West Asia, Egypt, China, and Peru for them to live in small cities, about 10 to 50,000 people. Now, these places began to organize around a central authority and choose rulers or kings to govern them. Then as they grew, they formed the first small empires. Then they built the world's first large structures like the ziggurat temples in West Asia or the Great Pyramids of Giza, and that was around 2650 BC. Now, most of the world would have been living a tribal or solitary existence, and this burial shows just that. A young woman from Vedbach, Denmark, buried with her baby son who had been placed on a swan's wing circa 4000 BC. Now, Vedbach's swan wing burial grave is the most famous of the burials, contains a young woman who may have died in childbirth and a premature baby. The symbolism of the baby on the swan wing has been much debated, with suggestions including purity and the ability of a water bird to transcend water, land, and air. Certainly both bodies were cared for in death, which suggests a belief that the spirit remained with the body. Now, the Danes first appear in written history in the 6th century with references in Jordanes Getica, 551 AD, by Procopius and by Gregory of Tours. Now, they spoke of Old Norse, which the Danes shared with the people in Norway and Sweden and later in Iceland. So this young woman and her baby from Vedbach, Denmark, were probably from a local or nomadic tribe of Celtic people. And in Celtic mythology, there is a legend of burying women and their babies who died together on a swan's wing, but we up until now we just never had seen it. So this is kind of cool. It kind of verifies Celtic folklore. All right, that's it for Celtic History Break.
Even without seed, darling,
that was Fyr Lorach is Fyr Allen. And that's O Bonnie Man, My Lovely Man by Joy Dunlop with 12th Day. Now it's time for Everyday Celtic Ways. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Green Man. And this comes from a post on the Facebook page, the group, the Olde Scot. And it came by a good friend and contributor and loyal fan named Linda Logan and of Oklahoma. And I've been wanting to do something on the Green Man. I just hadn't been able to put anything together, and what she did here was great. So I just figured I'd just go right to it. And with her permission, I will. The month of March heralds celebrations of the Irish, and one character found in all Celtic, Scottish, and Irish mythology is the Green Man, found in the amazing sandstone carvings in Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland, relating also to the Templars, and used as scary stories for children and for centuries. Now, the Green Man is represented in many cultures throughout the world as the head of foliage. Now, he is also known as the Man in the Tree, Derg Cora, Viridius, and Jack O' the Green. Now, the Green Man relates to Celtic culture and can still be seen today on much architecture around Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales, usually in religious buildings. Now, as a symbol of rebirth, the Green Man represents the lushness of flourishing vegetation and the coming of spring and summer, and is a symbol of rebirth and possibly the codependence between nature and man. Now, he appears as many characters in different mythologies, and since plants and vegetation are vital to life on Earth, it makes sense that nearly every culture would have a deity devoted to it. Now, in Celtic mythology, the Green Man could be related to both Cernunnos, the horn god, and Viridius, the male god of Verdu. Now, some historians believe that the human head was of particular importance to the Celts as it was the container of the soul. In fact, the Celts were known for taking heads as trophies in battle, and heads appear frequently in Celtic art. Now, vegetation of all sorts is significant in Celtic culture too. Celtic and Druid culture also revolves around trees and vegetations, so a symbol representing a head of foliage would have been particularly significant to the ancient Celts, even if its origins lied elsewhere. Now, in modern times, the Green Man is associated with environmental issues and has been used as a logo for environmentally conscious, sustainable businesses such as eco-homes, landscaping, and renewable energy. Now, a link to your Celtic culture, you may have not known this before, so that's kind of cool. I've seen him all over, all kinds of advertising and things like that, and never really made the link between that and our Celtic culture. That's kind of cool. All right. Thank you, Linda, for bringing this to my attention. And that's it for Everyday Celtic Ways.
Catja gelcha dunne cod the rowan cod the rua. Na hele gachi chana kroich gelische cod the rua. Chanach gemische ferred vodje die with course of chloi. Vacuul and trusgang lecholja omach the shechod the rua. Charo kocht en kanjap no fot de saun se chod de ruach. Saun vaik jaartje mach a korne beart de chloin en wan. Smo vile bianach eket halad a chum se jaar se gwai. So jarave chart vi edu vjod ne dringen god de ruach. Hjuling øyest våren hjørne lisje chod rua. Øyche hiesen artsne månes, øyche barnes hus. Charo talan sjench au noran glynche kjoln og duan. Nach eiche giat mo charich kodan, a heinse god rua. Ach shemag mia vag huku gas o heinst de chod rua. Amach gachuiche nooit bachor ga wie se chos nam hooi. Ider baren jes bekies en jers ma hooi. Skandagas mit jeder scheraf geleor, jet heens de gade rooi. Sing uiche gande joost is gelach sing stop het gloos. Skande heel sing gachi ider doi as lish na gol sing soos. Gegleintje misje te ang grote galor ang looi. Zwa bocht de launse goele pocht al widder gote rooi. Hoe gij vat ne huisje gonig getraantje looi. Gan smuntje geged gol gan goos ach tolak gan man goort. Smikeestjach de sja goele skeel a goles hies na hoos. Sa goele hun ju het wel wat ek verder gote rooi. Ach kom vat fallang bjelvis verder gote rooi. Gus isje skjolen giden jarne toe I garnen boer. Sma sjeske jikke kwartj gebrach en was I daar in glooi. Gan schienen baard de lavle tjoen de jette gote rooi.
All right, that was Feuchamaich Beagan. Now that's by Kathleen McInnes, and that's, you know, man's red coat. Top level Harrison. Now that's it for today's podcast, but before I let you go, the trivia question answer. The city that refers to itself as the Rebel City, or the real capital of Ireland, is Cork City. Now, since most of the men who fought the rebellion came from Cork, the majority of them anyway, there is even a song named after it, The Boys of County Cork, which is kind of cool. All right. Remember to check out my YouTube channel, Olde Scot. It's got Celtic music, podcasts, Gaelic language, Gaelic song, Celtic history videos, plus lots more. And my Facebook group, where you can give me your insights and inputs on all things Celtic. Marcia and Lee Van Drosten, bye for now. Well, I'm going to let you go with a song, Dowie Dens O Jarl by Really Jiggered.
She's washed his face and gained his hair, as oft she's done afar, and she's made him like a knight ze brecht, te fecht for her on Yarrow. As he gave up yon high hills, goodbye the breeze o Yarrow, it was there he saw 900 men come to fecht with him on Yarrow, and 3 he slew, and 3 they flew, and 3 he wounded sailly, till her brother John coming beyond, a dead murder him most foully. As she gaed up yon high hills, down by the huns o Yarrow, it was there she saw her lane true love, lying pale and wan on Yarrow. Her hair it been 3/4 lang, the colour it was yellow, and she wrapped it round his middle sae small, and she bore him down to Yarrow. Oh, father dear, you've 7 sons, ye may